Hello! It's been a while, hasn't it? This video that you're about to watch was originally going to be just a part of a much longer video in which I document my journey knitting a really complicated sweater, but I felt that this part is a good standalone part. Like, I'm just going through this really cool old knitting book. That sounds like a video to me, buddy. Also, it's like part of the sweater process, but like not. I'm just looking at a sweater book. I'm just looking at a book of sweaters. So I thought I would edit it and release it now. Here you go now, as a little treat. A little treat from Sydney. Don't say I never give you anything. Hi, it's just me, Sid, back for another video. I have something very exciting to share with you. I was at this bookstore that sells like secondhand books, also like really cool first editions of books, and I found this one. As many of you know, I taught myself how to knit, and this one caught my eye. It's sweaters, 28 contemporary designs in the Norwegian tradition, and it's all these really intricate, complicated sweaters, but you'll notice how it says contemporary. It was actually published in 1990, so it's 90s contemporary sweaters in the Norwegian tradition. I love sweaters like this, really intricate, complicated, radical, of course, because it's from the 90s, and you know, I got this book a while ago, and I was like, am I ever really going to commit the amount of time that it takes to knit one of these sweaters? Ever? I was doubtful, but you know what? I believe in myself. I have actually taken a bit of a knitting hiatus. I've gotten into cross stitch, so I haven't actually knitted something in a while, and the last thing I knitted was a hat for my mom, and it was way too big. But I have confidence in myself to knit one of these sweaters, and I thought I would bring you along with me on the journey. Okay, so I've picked out a couple of designs that I think I would want to do. First of all, this book starts out with a knitting tutorial. As if you're going to pick up this book with this sweater on the cover and think, yeah, that's a really beginner tutorial book that I can teach myself how to knit, and then knit one of these sweaters immediately afterwards. Wow, either you're stupid or you've got way too much confidence. You really chose Mount Everest to start off your knitting journey with. I mean, more power to you. I love in this book also all the 90s models, pictures. It's very good, it's very nice. Okay, first contender, green sleeves pullover. It's a nice pattern. This guy kind of looks like young Heath Ledger. It just hit me right in this moment, but I thought this might be a good option. I also kind of like the Red Stars pullover. Look at this guy. I mostly want you to look at this guy. They definitely did not have to have him be barefoot for this photo shoot, but they definitely did, and that was an artistic choice. But this guy looks very happy to be wearing the sweater. The pattern is kind of subtle, but I like it. If I did it, I'd probably do more contrasting colors, but I kind of like the subtleness, and the flower pattern is kind of nice. On the other page, we've got our two boys interacting, still with that foot on the railing. But forget love. I want whatever these two have. Anywho, this one was also an option I was looking at. I really like the pattern. I don't know. And it seems simpler than the other ones. I kind of want to go for like a really radical, really all over pattern. You know, if I'm gonna climb Mount Everest, I might as well climb Mount Everest. You know what I'm saying? And not just like stop halfway up and rappel back down. You know what I'm saying? But I do like this. I do like this pattern. It's very nice. It's the Iron Gate pullover. This is possibly my favorite picture from the whole book. Next family picture, I'm pitching this as the pose, as a pose. That is spectacular. Yes. I love these funky ladies. You can't really see it because of the crease. Girlfriends, love them. Okay. Ooh, this one was one that I was seriously considering. The blooming cyclamen pullover. I don't know how to say that flower name, but here it is. I really like the flower pattern. I like all the different patterns together. Really nice. All the different colors. Really, really good. This one, the lady is definitely going to murder this man, and I can't blame her. Ooh, I like this one. This picture giving me, what's that one movie? That one horror movie. It's giving me that vibes. Interjection from future Sydney. I was thinking of the Blair Witch Project because it's in the woods. And I definitely see that. But now looking at it, it's giving me major Twilight vibes. And let me tell you, that movie would have been 1,000,000% better if Bella was wearing this sweater. Bella, where the hell you been, Loca? I was knitting this sweater, Jacob. Okay, that's it, goodbye. But I like this one. I like the contrasting colors. Is that two different patterns? No, it's the same pattern, different colors. Kind of a basic B kind of pattern though. You know what I'm saying? It's the same pattern all over. Again, if I'm gonna climb Mount Everest, I might as well climb Mount Everest, if you know what I'm saying. This one, just some friends hanging out, having a stroll in our amazing sweaters. A more compelling friend group than friends, to be honest with you. Okay, this one is another very strong contender. It took me a minute to figure out which sweater this pattern was for. It's called Bolero. This one was a previous one, so I ruled that out. It's this one, and I really love the leaves pattern. This one's kind of a mystery one because they don't show like the whole sweater in one picture. Like you get like the arm, and then over here you got a picture of the back of it, and I love the flowers that we got going on the back and the leaves. It's giving autumn. Also, you can't tell me that they're not in love, and I love that for them. I like this one. I wouldn't do it, but it's called the Big Triangle. And if you'll just direct your attention to the next page, it is just a big triangle that you drape over your body. And I kind of love that. But that is so much work. And it's not got a lot of like crazy patterning like I want, but honorable mention. So that's the end of the book. I just don't know what one to do though. This one, it does have nice patterns. It's got a lot of different patterns. I like the different color sleeves and the different color, what's that called at the bottom? The hem on the sleeves and the bottom of the sweater. I do like that. Iron Gate pullover. I'm also considering what one I would actually wear as well in real life. And I don't know if I would really wear this one. The Blooming Cyclamen. This one, I really like that flower pattern. Very intricate. Lots of stuff going on. The Bolero. This one, kind of a mystery sweater. Don't really know what it looks like. But I love that leaf pattern, and I love the flower pattern on the back. Ooh, you know, I'm a sucker for autumn. This is a hard choice, gang, because this is a commitment. I'm gonna be working on this for a long time, so I'd better like it at the end. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna go for the Blooming Cyclamen. This one is it's very 90s, and that's what I wanted. This is what I want. It's got the color block, the intricate patterns, it's got a nice flower pattern. This is the one for me. So I am going to get the yarn. I'm going to see if I can get the yarn the actual yarn brand that they used in this book, but it's also from the 90s, so I don't know if they're in business anymore, if you know what I'm saying. Sport weight wool, size 1 and 2 needles. Pray for me, gang, pray for me. Size 1 needles are literally the size of toothpicks. Imagine a toothpick, that's a size 1 needle. I don't actually own size 2. I'm gonna have to get those as well. But this is the beginning of a journey, and I make no promises when it will be done. Today is Tuesday, May 24th, 2022. So I'll see ya. I'll see ya around.
So yeah, there you have it. It's now October 13th, 2022. So yeah, I was revisiting this little project because I actually started working on the sweater, like in a concerted effort kind of way and not just like 3 stitches every 5 months. But yeah, here it is. This is a bit of a spoiler. Don't look at it. What are you doing, you pervert? Are you trying to spoil my own video from you? Keep your nasty peepers away from this, okay? It's not time yet, but I promise that it will be time. Sometime. I'm very far away from being completed with this still. So yeah, like and subscribe if you ever want to see the sweater eventually come to fruition. And I'll see you later. Bye!